Good morning everyone. So hope you all are doing well. Today we will be continuing with the unit 6 control techniques. The learning objectives of this session are discuss control techniques, differentiate traditional and modern control techniques, and understand management audit, which is one of the modern control techniques. So first of all, let us understand what are control techniques. Techniques of controlling are the tools used for establishing control over business activities, monitoring and taking necessary corrective measures. The selection of the techniques for every organization must be a strategic approach, and while selecting the most suitable technique, the organization must study and take into consideration its nature of business, target customers or users, problems faced by the organization. So that means there is no such control system available which applies to all the organization. So every organization has to use their own control technique. So what are the types of control techniques? Basically they are classified into two: traditional techniques and modern techniques. So under traditional control techniques there are personal observation, break-even analysis, statistical reports and budgetary control. And under modern methods there are return on investment, ratio analysis, responsibility accounting, management audit, PERT and CPM, and management information system. So now we will be discussing all these techniques in detail. So the traditional control techniques. First of all, we will talk about budgetary control. So budgetary control is the process of determining various budgeted figures for the enterprise for the future period and then comparing the budgeted figures with the actual performance for calculating variances if there are any. The next is cost control. It is a control of all cost of an enterprise in order to achieve cost effectiveness in business operations. And this cost can be classified as fixed cost and variable cost or semi-variable cost. Production planning and control is a technique which is important task of production manager, and it has to see that production process is properly decided in advance and is carried out as per the plan. Inventory control or materials management technique connotes controlling the kind, amount, location and timing of various commodities used in and produced by the industrial enterprise. Then break-even analysis. Most of us know that the study of cost, volume, profit and relationship is frequently referred as break-even analysis, and this term is used in two senses: narrow sense and broad sense. So the detailing of these control techniques can be discussed in the other subjects, production planning and control. Then the next one is statistical data analysis. This is an important control technique which analyzes the possible means of comparisons of ratios, percentages, average trends, etc. of different periods with a view to pinpoint deviations and causes. Coming on to modern control techniques, first one is return on investment control. So profits are the measure of overall efficiency of a business, and profit earned in relation to the capital employed in a business is an important control device. This helps us identify if there is any need of change or we can continue with the current processes. Then program evaluation and review technique, which is also known as PERT. It uses network as the basis tool of project management and is helpful in completing a project on schedule by coordinating different jobs involved in its completion. Management information system is another modern control technique, which is an approach of providing timely, adequate and accurate information to the right person in the organization, which helps in taking right decisions. This management information system is of two types: management operating system, which is meant for meeting the information needs of lower and middle level management. The information supplied generally relates to operations of the business. Management reporting system, which supplies information to top level management for decision making. Coming on to management audit under modern control techniques, this is very important and which is very popular these days. And this management audit is an investigation by an independent organization to find out whether the management is carried out most effectively or not. And in case there are drawbacks at any level, then recommendations are given to improve managerial efficiency. So, management audit has following objectives. It aims to see whether the work at all levels is undertaken efficiently or not. If the management is not done effectively, then suitable recommendations are made to tone it up. Whether the plans and programs are executed properly or not, suggesting ways and means of increasing managerial efficiency. It also aims to help management at all levels in the effective and efficient discharge of duties and responsibilities. The organizational structure is also reviewed to assess whether it can achieve overall business objectives or not, whether the enterprise's share in the market is increasing or declining, and how it stands in comparison to competitors. So basically, management audit itself is a tedious and lengthy process which aims towards certain objectives. Then comes responsibility accounting and human resource accounting. So responsibility accounting is a technique of controlling borrowed from management accounting, which is a system of controlling whereby the performance of managers is judged by assessing how far they have achieved the targets set for their departments or sections for whose performance they are responsible. So basically, when we talk of corporate governance, there are certain terms, and accountability is one of the term, and responsibility accounting comes from that. Human resource accounting was given by Renesses Likert and D.E. Bowers, who have done their experiments in human resource accounting, which is defined as follows. HRA is an accounting for people in an organization which involves a measurement of cost incurred by an enterprise to recruit, select, hire and train human assets, and a measurement of the economic value of people to the enterprise. So, in the last session when we were discussing what control is and what is the control process, we have discussed that basically control mechanism or the control function is directed towards monetary matters. So in all these traditional or modern techniques of control, we can see that how the cost involved and various resources, various levels of the organization, various stakeholders and various processes of the organization is actually measured and controlled. So, with this we end with the controlling unit 6. The questions can be discussed in the discussion forum, and till then thank you so much, and soon we will see for the next unit and next session.